Hello. How's it going? Um, y'all already know it's time for Etrian Odyssey HD. Um, Best dungeon crawler I've ever played in my entire life. Also pretty much the only one, but you know, it's pretty fun. I'm having a good time, and I do have two more Etrian Odyssey games. I have 2 and 3 in the HD Origins collection. Um, yeah. I don't know. I'm just clicking through random things. I'm gonna open the game now. It has inspired me to explore the genre more. I think I've talked about it before, but I have technically played another dungeon crawler, aside from like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which is Mary Skelter 2. The reason why I've only played the second one and not the first one is because people actually say you're supposed to play the second one first, which I don't know exactly why. I think it's something to do with the story. I think there's like alternate timelines or like different perspectives or something going on there. It's something silly like that that causes excuse me, that causes people to say you should play the second one first. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. I don't know what else. I need 7 freaking stingers. That's whack. And I need tiger fur, which I have no idea where I'm supposed to get tiger fur. Steel lump. I don't even think steel lump is useful. I don't know where to get iron shell. Gum vine. How many Ariadne threads do I have? I have none. Okay. Let's buy some. Oh, sure. I didn't mean to buy 3, but that's fine. 3's good. 3's a good number. I do need star seeds, so I think I am going to go back with alimony. I think I mentioned that near the end of the last stream that I wanted to do that because it's like, I'm just freaking, you know. I don't want to have to be carrying all this crap around, and like I just want to get done with these quests. And also I get a lot of money for getting materials. And also, what if I get like a really cool rare material? You know, maybe something, I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go. I'm just gonna play. I don't have to justify myself, do I? One, two, three, 4. And then I think a Volt will finish off this guy. Oh, wow. This guy didn't die. That's how weak alimony is. Does he not have... No, he's got some pretty good stuff. So, I don't know. Whatever. Oops. Oh, okay. I just keep moving in the wrong direction. Yeah, it takes me a second to remember how to actually, like, play the game. Oh, I must have gotten an ambush or something because they didn't even attack me. Sweet. Oh. Okay. Go like that, go like that. Ow. Al is getting wrecked. Hit you. Heal you. You're weak. Okay. It's not what I wanted to happen. It's fine. Oh my god, I did defend again and now alimony is dead. Bro, this is pissing me off, actually. Okay. That's so annoying. I was trying to use frost like 7 times. And it just didn't work. I need 1 more starseed. Come on, man. 1 more starseed, bro. Okay, there we go. Now if I can get another one that I could sell, okay, whatever, it's fine. Oops, I just walked right past this door. Okay. Like I said, it's going to take a second for me to get back into the swing of things, clearly. So I don't know why, but like, maybe it's because the D-pad is just super sensitive, but it's just like the game is not doing what I want it to. But if I don't use the D-pad, then the L stick, or the left stick, just does some weird crap on the map, and it annoys me. I feel like I'm getting like, I don't know, carpal tunnel or something by spamming X. Alimony, no skill points. How close are you to leveling? 109. I mean, I could like sit around here trying to level up, I guess. These guys are weak to Volt, right? Pretty sure all the flying enemies are weak to Volt. Oh, 4 experience away. Sweet. One, 2, 3, 4. And then boom. Cool. Okay, level up. Alimony. Extra point and take. Use Alice to heal Alphonse. Take. And we're gonna go mine. Probably not getting anything special, but that's fine. Oh, I've been ambushed. Oh, it didn't matter. This guy's pretty slow as well, so... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say he's pretty slow, so I don't really have to worry about him killing any of my party members, but clearly that I was mistaken. Ugh, the spiders. Yeah, they're weak to fire. Okay, Alphonse. Sure, buddy. Oh, and he dodged. He's cool like that. Dude. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, he's gonna die anyways. It's because of the cursor memory. Which is a good thing. Like, I don't mind cursor memory, it's messing with me. Okay. Let's use Ariadne thread to leave. Basilica's, sell. Well, I guess let's go turn in our quest first. Wrong place. Don't accept. Report results. Here we go. Okay. Toxic Barb. I have no idea how to get Toxic Barb. Welcome back, kids. Out of curiosity, do you think these seeds will really make your dreams a reality? Oh, don't give me that look. I know perfectly well it's just a silly superstition. The important thing is that they'll give her the courage to confess her love. So true. But then, I wonder why she wanted 5 of them. Oh, mystery and intrigue abound. Sell this. Boom. Rich. Nothing new unlocked. Perfect. Alright, let's take a sleep. There we go. Save there. Change out my party. Okay. Sweet. And I think I should be good. I don't think I have anything... Oh, that's right. I forgot. I do have a new main quest. Our sources say you've reached the 7th floor, located in the 2nd stratum. We're very impressed. Few adventurers in town have made it that far. I'm very pleased to see your growth as explorers day by day. Which reminds me, we've just issued a mission that you may be able to undertake for us. I'd definitely like you all to accept it at your earliest convenience. Sure, I'll accept it. Retrieve the dragon's egg. A dangerous dragon resides in the primitive jungle. You've been charged with going to the dragon's nest and retrieving its egg. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a dangerous dragon in the jungle. Let's go steal its egg. Yippee. You accept then? Very good. Now then, let me give you the details. The 8th floor in the 2nd stratum is home to a legendary dragon. We don't know much of this wyvern's ecology, but we're very eager to study it. So we'd like you to head to the wyvern's nest and retrieve the dragon egg there. By studying the egg, we may be able to learn a great deal about the wyvern's habits. Take care though, it will be extraordinarily difficult to beat the wyvern as you are. Find a way to dodge the wyvern and obtain its egg. Okay. So I don't have to actually fight the wyvern. Good news. Fang leaf. Right, that's that random enemy. And then, where's the cutter? Where's the cutter at? There he is. Cutter. Bear fur. Sweet. And I still haven't gotten the drop from the Moa yet, which I assume is going to be feather. I would like to have gotten that, but it's fine. Bear fur. Okay. Alright, let's go to the 2nd stratum. Right, so that door is locked. And then I could fight some dudes in here if I wanted. There's like a lot of dudes. It would hurt a lot. But maybe it's worth it. Just fight these guys for fun, you know? God dang, they have a lot of health. Okay, provoke. Stunner. Trickery. Not weak to anything, so I guess I'll use fire? Okay, we're all terrified. Very good. Maybe I should level up True Shot just for damage. Like against enemies that are kind of like immune to binding. If I don't use the skill, no. So if they get terrified, then they don't end up using their mana, which is good. Okay, Trickery is lasting for 2 more turns. Provoke is lasting for another turn. Very good, very good. Alright, let's use Provoke again. Let's use Trickery again. Fire, attack. We got stunned. Perfect. Provoke, okay. How long am I gonna be terrified for, though? Did this just last the entire fight? Ow? Okay, I'm glad that didn't go through. Okay, we're no longer terrified. Which is swell. Alright, honestly not that bad of a fight. Okay, so it seems like... Okay, so first of all, let's actually touch up this map a little bit, right? This is here, and then it looks like this guy goes around here. Oh, there's a door up here. I literally never would have known. Alright, let's go through. Let's check out what's in here first. Hopefully it's something cool. Make it worthwhile fighting that dude. Let me go and draw these floor tiles as I walk on them. Okay. Like that. I'm guessing these go to the same place, essentially. Attack you, attack you. Attack you, attack you. Boom, 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 boom. Got another stinger. I'm guessing this is what it looks like. Oh, I was very wrong. Let me immediately undo everything I just drew. Interesting, okay. There's a lot more to this place than I realized. Which is often how it goes, isn't it? Whenever it's, whenever there's a foe blocking your way. I mean, technically they weren't really blocking my way, because I think I could have, like, just ran around them, but... you get the idea. Alright, that was not worth it, though. You know what? I should look up online, actually, if different gathering points on the same, like, floor or stratum can drop different items. That would be very useful to know. Two more stingers. Very cool. Aha. Get ambushed. Easy. Oh. There's a guy here. I mean, let's go ahead and try and fight him. Yeah, it's a Moa. That's fine. He's a lot of health. Wait, actually the Moas are kind of scary, aren't they? Well... we'll be fine. Probably. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Dude, this AoE attack is like kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I actually can hardly do anything because he just one-shots my entire squad. It's kind of like, what's the point of having frontline and backline if he just hits everybody? You know what I mean? It's kind of silly, in my opinion. But whatever. If I had an AoE heal, it would have been fine. I just don't. Not yet, at least. I'm hoping, though. Alright, let's run away. He is really chasing me. Oh. I got this guy's route totally wrong. I think it's like this. Actually. And then this is that. Okay. I'll just use auto battle, whatever. I should not have used auto battle. Clearly. Almost lost my entire team there. Also, I do have a level on ally. Trickery. Do I have any levels on anybody else? No. Excuse me. There's another thing here. Okay, and then this guy goes like this. Okay, not like that. Okay. Like this. Okay. Cool. Let's see what's over here. Probably nothing, but whatever. It's worth checking out. Okay. Al is almost dead. Alice. Healing touch. Alright, you're very close to unlocking healing touch. But I need it to be like level 3 before it's actually what I want it to be. I mean, level 1 wouldn't be bad here. But level 3 is where it's at. And then I can get an AoE heal skill. So I only need like 17 more levels. Don't even worry about it. Let's see. What's in this chest? Medica 3. Useless. Sweet. More levels incoming. I think I was just leveling up Al's axe skills, if I recall. Like, I guess Hellcry would be good in a situation where we have Alphonse protecting people or provoking. Maybe it wouldn't be that bad to level it up. I don't know, whatever. I'll just level up axes. It's fine. Level up Volt. Get Thunder and Thor. Thor will actually probably be really good on this floor. It'll be super mana intensive though. Yeah, once I get all of the AoE skills, I definitely think I want to go for, oh shoot. I didn't realize this dude was in here. I could have just like straight up died. I'm definitely gonna go for the TP up and try and get the like, you know, whatever, the TP regen. I feel like that'll be nice. Yeah, just use auto battle. Phones. Do I want to level up Fortify? Like maybe Rear Guard would be really good. I just take a bajillion damage instead of anybody else taking damage. I don't know. Doesn't feel like a terrible decision. I definitely think the Protector's gonna be legit. I'll be honest. I mean, he's already doing a lot of work just by provoking the enemy. I think if I can get him in a place where it's like, he's just defending everybody against like every single attack, that'll be good. Okay, and now go through here. So, sorry, I'm trying to figure out their paths. So it's something like, oh, I can't do any more arrows. Well, screw you, bro. Then what's the point of these arrows? If I can't even draw the paths of the foes on them. Alright, whatever. Here, go like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. Sweet. There we go. I'm chillin', I'm chillin', I'm chillin'. Okay. And there is a little plant wall here. Doesn't look like there's any doors over there, but I won't complete the map just in case. You never know. I'm already low health, by the way. Low health and low mana. I haven't even made it to the 7th floor. Yeah, let's just fight him. I don't want to use Alex's MP too much. He's already kind of low. Okay. So I'm on the 7th floor. Keep pressing square. Oh, this is a different guy. This isn't the like Fengelhorn or whatever. You know, I'm actually gonna cure Alphonse just in case something crazy happens. Are the orange orbs bosses? They're not bosses necessarily. Actually, no, they aren't bosses. They're like, I don't know, they're just really strong enemies. So far I've only fought one boss in the game, and they were like a black orb. And it was kind of scary. But yeah, they're usually just like stronger enemies than usual, and they typically just like walk around. Elite enemies or something like that, you could think of it as, maybe. But yeah, honestly, you know, I don't know much about the game either. I bought this game in the like Etrian Odyssey Origins collection, which is available on Steam. It's kind of expensive. It's like 70 bucks, but you get the first 3 games HD remaster, so you know, if you like dungeon crawlers, in my opinion, it's fun. It's really one of the only dungeon crawlers I've played. I was talking about it actually earlier on, but I've played this, and I played Mary Skelter 2, and that's about it. Maybe. There's probably only like 2 orbs, guys. They're called foes, whenever it's an orb. A big orb. Other than that, there's like regular random encounters as well in the game. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there might be other colors. Oh. Okay. Well, here's a guy I don't really want to fight, to be honest. Okay, there's a pathway over here. Let's run away. I'm thinking this is going to be a bird guy. Moa, as they're called. And the Moas are kind of spooky. I won't lie. Because they can do mass AoE damage to my entire team. And something that's interesting is if you notice on the bottom right of the screen, you can see a map. And the map indicates the foe is still chasing after me, even in the middle of combat. So let's try not to get killed. It is. It's Etrian Odyssey 1 HD, technically. But I'm pretty sure the gameplay is exactly the same as the non-HD version. They actually made a remake. How far is this guy going to chase me, man? This is absurd. They actually made a different remake for the first game, but I think it was more of like a story remake. So like added a story and a bunch of different characters, and I think people didn't like it as much. So, I don't know. You know what? Let's just get out of here, man. This guy's scary. He's just chasing me to the ends of the earth. A new item. Iron plate and chainmail. Need one more steel lump. Are you a particular fan of the genre? Or you're just watching for fun? I don't know, this game, like, I actually played it a little bit a long time ago, like a couple years ago, and the game seemed really difficult, so I kind of just, like, didn't play it more, but, yeah, I've been playing it, obviously, on stream for a bit, and it's really a lot of fun, like, more than I remember. You know, like, I think the exploration and mapping aspect is super interesting, and then there's also, like, a lot of character customization that you can do, and you can have a bunch of different characters. I am not. I'm only using, like, the one party, pretty much, of these 5 guys. But, I could definitely see myself using different party members in different situations. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was originally on DS. I mean, this game is actually surprisingly old. I think it came out in, like, 2007. And they've made a ton since then. I mean, I want to say that there are, like, 5 or 6 games in the main line. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. I don't know. I mean, dungeon crawler genre is so old, you know? It's like there's been so many games in the genre. So, I don't know how revolutionary this game is, but it's like the first one that I've played, so I think it's cool. Another bird. Alright, so I've got to avoid this bird. You know what, let me walk over here. Let me see if there's anything over here. Doesn't seem like it. Nope. No doorway this time. Oh, God. I forgot the path the enemy was going to take, and I almost ran into him. I mean, I could have killed him, probably, but I would rather avoid conflict if at all possible. Alright, go this way, here, here, here. And we're home free. Sweet. Making it to the 7th floor with minimal casualties. Fantastic. Now maybe we can actually do something before getting kicked out by the thorns. Ooh, a fanged leaf. I will attack you with everything I've got, and you're dead. It's nice knowing you. Another one. Ow. Yeah, I don't know, like, for me, like, there's so many of them. I really like RPGs. The only thing is that I don't like grinding and, like, monotony in games. So, whenever you just have to do, like, a bajillion random encounters, I don't know, it kind of annoys me. Which is interesting because this game has a lot of random encounters, but I think maybe I just need to play more, like, newer games. Because I definitely think it's a thing of, like, older games or older RPGs where it's like the gameplay is so slow and each random encounter has, like, you know, a cutscene that plays to, like, bring you into the fight and then has the XP screen afterwards. Like, there's so much downtime it feels like, whereas at least in this game, and you know, other games as well, but in particular this one, it's like, you know, fights are in and they're out instantly, right? And there's also an auto battle feature which makes fights super quick. They're weak enemies. There's like a speed up feature, so I think there's a decent number of quality of life things. I don't know if all these were in the original game, to be fair, but definitely makes it easier for me personally to enjoy when it doesn't feel like a slog to play through the game. Alright, let's get the paintbrush out. Oops. Yeah, I do think this game would have been pretty cool to play on DS, because then you would be able to use the mapping as it was intended, right? Like drawing stuff on the bottom screen. Really? Okay, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. It was like $80 on Steam, and it was, I think $72 on sale when I got it. I mean, listen, it's 3 games in one. $40 is a decent amount if you're not actually going to like the game, but if you know you're going to like them, then that is pretty good. I will admit. Although I don't know if it's like the HD remaster. Not that it matters. I don't even know what HD remaster means in the context of this game. It's like the portraits look whatever, right? The in-game graphics look pretty much the same, I have to imagine. Alright, attack these slime dudes who are very annoying. They require me to use my mana to kill. It's quite obnoxious. Bam. Get zapped. See, one of these days I'm going to be strong enough to kill them without needing to use my magical abilities. When that day comes, I'll be very, very happy. So what did I miss? I missed a pathway up there, and then 2 pathways over here. But there's like the MOA over there, so I need to be careful. Oh my goodness. This party composition again. Dang, alright. Well, hey, that's good to know. Critical information right there. I have no idea if like the other games in the series, like 1, 2, or 2, 3, 4, or 5, whatever, how many there are, how similar or different they are from each other. I mean, I would have to imagine they're decently similar, right? It's like, they're all, at their core, they're probably all dungeon crawlers at the very least. But it is interesting they put the first 3 together. I wonder if they were all released for the DS, maybe? Whereas the other ones weren't. Not sure. What do I want to level up here? I could level up... I just level up Trickery more, try and lower their accuracy even more. I mean, Trickery seems pretty good. Okay, here's a door. Doors are always scary, because I don't know what's on the other side of them. Okay. Nothing crazy. At least not yet. Nope. Wrong color. Ow. That was fun. I hope this is worth it. If I have to go back over those spikes, I'm going to be very annoyed. Goodness. Okay, it's the sloth. Let's do... Let's do like this. And then like this. And I think that'll be good. Oh, allies asleep. That's unlucky. Alright, whatever. Boom. I am running quite low on mana, especially on my magic user, which is unfortunate. Door down here. Another door. Well, at the very least, it seems like I'm getting closer to the exit. Yeah, so they call it TP. Maybe like technical points. I think that's like a traditional word in RPGs. It's used for, I think, all skills. So like skills can be, you know, buffs, debuffs, physical attacks, elemental attacks, that kind of a thing. I call it mana because it's, to me, colloquially the same thing. But, I don't know. I guess I don't need to use Volt against the slime guys. They're kind of weak, actually. Okay. Let's go in this door. I just want to know. I mean, there's nothing. It's going to be just a random room, right? But like, there's no space for anything to even be here. Defend. I think defend just makes you take less damage for that turn. Whoa. So like, you know, for the protector, they have a skill that essentially makes the enemies target them more often. The protector class. And so usually I'll use that skill against strong enemies and then I'll defend. That way the enemies always attack him, but he takes less damage. But it can also be just useful if it's like, I don't know, if you just don't want them to take damage because they're low health or something. You push through the dense plants to reach a small clearing in the forest. Water flows between the trees here, and there are standing pools of water. Merely by standing here, your body begins to feel lighter. You ache to rest here, but suddenly you sense an ominous presence nearby. It feels as though you are being stalked by some dangerous creature. The sense of foreboding is enough to drive you from the spring immediately. It may be best not to return here again. Whoa. Now that is interesting. I mean, you return to the forest spring, but the ominous presence you felt is not abated. You cautiously take your leave from the ill-favored clearing. Okay, so apparently I can't go back. That's interesting. I got a full heal though, so that's good. I guess I'm gonna keep exploring then. I might as well. Here we go, 8th floor. Yeah, I got a full heal, including, oops, I didn't mean to do that actually. It's fine. I got a full heal and they restored all of my TP as well, so that was pretty useful. Unfortunately, I guess I can never go there ever again. Until maybe I prevent the ominous presence from hunting me down. But now is the scary part, because I believe this is the floor where I must take the dragon egg and steal it. Which I'm assuming is the icon on my map, potentially? I mean, there's not really anything here. There's like no enemies. No nothing. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna quick save just in case. Okay, my controller's just disconnecting. This is a common occurrence for me, is my controller connection is not particularly good. I don't know if it's my controller or if it's my, like, my connector that I use to connect my controller. I don't think there are any enemies. No, there are enemies for sure. Never mind. The color in the bottom right here, if you can see where I'm circling with my cursor, I think this indicates how likely it is that you're going to have to fight an enemy, or like an enemy encounter will spawn. Now, oops. These doors that have the crystals and the vines, I don't know how to get past them. I assume I just don't have the ability to do so yet. There's also this icon here, and there's a door here. There's a lot going on. And now I can inspect this little crevasse. A small crack is visible in the wall of the trees before you, but it seems you cannot pass through from this side. Oh, interesting. Okay. So there's basically a locked door here. It's a one-way door, in fact. I'll put an arrow there to indicate it's a one-way door. I don't think I want to go through here just yet, because I'm worried about the dragon. Man, there are not a lot of enemies on this floor, though. I feel like I've walked so many tiles without finding anything. Oh, new enemy. They look interesting. Let's see how weak they are. Put my entire party to sleep. Sweet. That's cool. That's very good. A petaloid and a gum vine is a new item. Okay, cool. I've unlocked a new item. Okay, there's a gathering point here. Very cool. Take. Alright. Go back down. It's these fools again. They are weak to fire. Use sleep pollen, of course. I mean, whatever. I'll just do the same strat I used last time. Okay. Sure. Just spend a few turns getting slept and waking up. Okay, there's another inspect here. You know what? Let's actually heal with Alice. Small crack is visible in the wall of trees before you, but it seems you cannot pass through from this side. Okay. There are a lot of one-way doors here, I seem to observe. Okay. Boom. Okay. I guess this is the entire floor. So clearly I must go through that door, and something will happen. Interesting. I guess I should kill the man-eater first. He seems a little bit scarier. Sweet. And now I'll attack you. You're dead. Alright. 3 level ups in one go. Fantastic. Level up access to 10. Sweet. I guess I'll get Thunder. And now I can finally get Healing Touch. After all this time. which hopefully will be good once I level it up a couple more times. Healing outside of battle. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Well, there's really not much. Oh god, I got ambushed. Ambushed by an enemy that puts my entire party to sleep. Fantastic. Just putting everyone to sleep non-stop. This is great. Alphonse dead. Sweet. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's now use all of my mana. Let's see if Healing Touch is good here. Oh. Wait, Healing Touch heals my entire party. The white orbs. So those are essentially, I call them gathering points. So, you know, every class, there's like, I think 9 classes in the game. Each class has a skill tree, right? So every time you level up, you get a skill point, and you can put it into any of these skills. Well, each of these classes also has essentially a search skill, as you can see here. Oops. And you can use these to gather at gathering points to get rare materials, which you can sell for money. But also, whenever you sell materials to the shop, you gradually unlock more equipment and items. So, yeah, that's basically it. Each level that your party has in a gathering thing gives you 2 uses at a gathering point per day. So they reset whenever you sleep at the inn. But I don't want to use my skill points on like non-combat skills for my party members. So I have one guy that I have where all that he learns is those gathering skills. And he doesn't have any combat skills. So if I ever need to gather anything, I just take him into the dungeon and then gather and then leave. And there's 3 different kinds, right? So there's take, which is basically like gathering plants. There's chop, which is like chopping down trees or something. And then there's mine, like mining rocks and ores. After pushing through the thick brush, you reach a place with exposed roots surrounding a bud. The roots reach the ceiling as if to receive something, but they do so in vain. As you puzzle over this, you suddenly hear familiar voices approach behind you. Oh, hello. Even further do you descend into the labyrinth, warriors of DunkVT. We congratulate you. Warrior woman Ren hails you, her constant companion Tlachtka, standing silently by her side. The Ronin and her Hexer seem pleased with your progress thus far. We have a favor to ask of such accomplished explorers. Usually the waters of a healing spring can be found here. Lately, though, the water has stopped, creating a great nuisance for adventurers. Ren punctuates her bitter explanation with a quick point to the ceiling. A monster blocking the spring and the floor above is to blame. It is tiresome and vexing. Okay, so that monster that is blocking the spring, that's probably the ominous presence that we felt earlier in the healing waters. Warriors of DunkVT, will you go to the spring and free it from that vile monster? We could make short work of it ourselves, but we have other matters to attend to. If you mean to further explore in the labyrinth, to do this would be in your best interests. With this, Ren and her wordless companion turn to leave. Luck be with you, warriors. Gain victory over the monster and bring honor to your guild. With those final words, the 2 adventurers leave this place. You can go defeat the monster as requested, or continue your investigation. Interesting. A large bud's roots project from the ground in front of you. They reach the ceiling as if to receive something, but they do so in vain. Okay, so I thought this was going to be the dragon's egg. But I guess not. Okay, well in that case, I might as well go defeat the monster at the spring. Because I legitimately don't know how to progress. I wonder if there's like a secret and exit. Oh, there's literally a pathway over here that I just never saw. Well, how about that? You know, I will go up and try and defeat the monster at the spring, I guess. I can't make any promises, though. But here we go. My party's a little bit weak. You know, I can use Alphonse to heal. He doesn't really use mana that often, so... Dude, I should really upgrade his cure skill. It is so bad. It takes so long to heal. Okay. Let's see what happens. What monster are we talking about? You push through the dense plants to reach a small clearing in the forest. Oh. Yeah. Whatever vile creature blocks the spring's water is targeting you. As you look about, a gigantic crab steps forth from the cascading water. Its large, sharp claws and hard shell make it seem a harder adversary than any you've faced. You vow to stand your ground and defeat the thing to restore this spring to its natural state. I was ambushed, bro. Unfreaking real. Okay. So I need to provoke. I need to stun. I need to use trickery. And use fire. And then cure 2 on Al. Al's dead. Okay, he's actually not that strong. Fortunately. But like, that was so not cool. He one-shot my party member. 128 damage with the Volt. I'm assuming he's weak to lightning then. Alright, I mean let's use Thunder. Why not, right? Store HP to Al. Dang, Alphonse is gonna freaking die, bro. Maybe I get lucky and he doesn't die. He's dead. Whatever. I killed the crab guy, it doesn't matter. He was actually not particularly strong at all. Definitely not the strongest foe I've faced so far is all that I'll say there. The gigantic crab silently collapses to the floor. With that, the pools of water below you audibly begin to drain somewhere. The crab's demise seems to have unblocked their flow to the lower regions. Your task complete, you decide to return to the main goal of exploring the labyrinth. Sweet! So can I regen here, or... Nah. I guess not. Okay. Whatever. I can probably regen in the lower area. Owie. Okay. So let's go check out this spring water real quick. Aha! Rushing water is dripping onto the stump. Will you drink the water? The party is revitalized. Sweet. Okay, it's a full heal. I am going to use this. No, I don't even need to use an icon because it's literally there. There's a water icon telling me. Who takes the damage? I think everybody in the party takes damage, but it's only a little bit, honestly. It's maybe like 4 damage per step that we take. Obviously, it can be annoying if you step on it too often, but it's not really that big of a deal. I'm actually going to use Inferno. I'm curious to see how much damage this will do AoE. Oh, sweet. Killed everybody. That's not bad. Was a lot of TP, though. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. I think the dragon is this way, perhaps. A shrill scream comes from the direction you face, and flapping wings are audible as well. You break into a cold sweat, sensing the presence of a formidable enemy. A dreadful beast unlike any you've encountered so far is lurking nearby. Sweet. And as a reward, we get to sit here and fight some other random enemies. Okay, put my entire party to sleep, man. Oh my god. That's so cool. Okay. Yes, 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 I'm sleeping forever. Okay. When do I get to attack? I'm just curious. Am I gonna party wipe? Like, what is going on? Nah. That was ridiculous. Okay, that is such a cool enemy. It just, you know, put my entire party to sleep and hit me forever, and I just never get to wake up. Alright. Battle Axe, Broad Axe. Okay, I guess I unlocked the Broad Axe. I don't know what I needed to unlock it, but... Did I attack? I attacked a little bit. I got attacked a lot, because I was asleep the entire time. I was able to kill one enemy though, so call that a win in the industry. Let's go ahead and buy this. Chainmail, 7 armor, wow. Okay. I mean, it's actually not like almost any better than the armor that I've got right now. Although it can be used by it can be used by more classes, so I guess that makes it useful. Really the only one that matters right now is the survivalist. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's buy more Ariadne thread. And then let's go ahead and sell any extra equipment I've got, which is none. Okay. Well, there we go. Just sell that crap. Who cares? Alrighty, everybody. Let's... Oh no, I have to revive all my party first. Ooh. Well, you know what? I can probably just revive Alice. And then Alice can revive everyone else. There we go. Money-saving tactic. Okay, let's sleep. That was... I don't even know. How do I change my party composition? I guess I just have to... Oh, here we go. Alphonse, Al... Nope, not what I wanted. Alphonse, Al... Ally, Alex, Alice. Okay. And then Rada Hall. I'll go ahead and report my discoveries. I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure if, different enemies or different items will drop at certain times of day. The only thing I know is that you can sleep till morning or nap till the evening, and the dungeon gets darker. Like, just on the screen graphically it gets darker. And then obviously, it's kind of as I mentioned earlier, like every day that passes, you unlock or you gain back your gathering points so you can go get some more materials. But aside from that, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I mean, like, to be fair, also, right now I'm on my deepest floor is the 8th floor, which is in the 2nd stratum, and the game has a total of 6 stratums and 30 floors. So I'm really only like not even a third of the way through the game. So there could be a ton of mechanics that haven't been introduced yet, Right, like the spike floors just got added on the 7th floor. It's the only time I've seen them. Or the first time I've seen them. The Explorers Guild has assigned a harsh ordeal to its new recruits. Spend 5 days in BHF of the Forest. What? Every now and then, the Explorers Guild assigns a trial like this to see who bites. It'll be rough, but it's also a good chance to test your skills. The challenge will begin at daybreak. Best of luck, kids. Say what? Doesn't even make any sense. Spend 5 days? Like what? Also, how am I supposed to locate the monster that appeared on B6F? Okay. 5 days. That is so long. How do I even make 5 days pass? That's ridiculous. I don't want to do that. Whatever. I'm not doing that crap. That sounds like a waste of time. That's right, there was the MOA there. Not that I know of. I imagine if you could sleep in the dungeon, it would be easier because then you could recover in the dungeon. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if I could sleep in the dungeon, I would just, like, sit there and do nothing for 5 days. It'd be easy. Is rearguard actually good? I spent an extra point in it, but I don't actually know. I feel like maybe... Maybe I should just level up defense up and try to get on guard. Chance of automatically blocking attacks. That seems pretty useful. Right. Uh-oh. Hopefully the MOA doesn't show up and kill me. Okay, we're good. Yeah, like the MOA, the reason why I don't want to fight him and why he's so scary is because he has an AoE attack. So it hits my entire party for like 70 damage. Which is quite bad because it gets around my my Protector's Provoke skill, which makes enemies target him. Yeah, 5 days straight in real life, that would be joyous indeed. I don't know, like even, look, it's only 7 a.m. in game. Right, the day starts at 5, it's 7 a.m. It's, I don't know, man. It sounds like quite the trial to spend 5 days on a single floor. This guy again. Alright, come on. I'm just gonna kill you before you can even hit me. Let's get it over with. Let's go ahead and cure out. Not who I wanted to cure, that's okay. I'm kind of scared of this Moa. Oh yeah, there he is. You know what? Let's try going through this way. Okay, this is fun. Attack you, stun you, disable you, and let's use... Oh, I don't have AoE. Ooh, that's kind of bad. Alex is almost dead. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Run, run, run. Okay, it just red spikes forever. Okay. So let's use Alice to heal Alex. And then I'll heal Alphonse. Running low on mana. Fortunately, I do know that there is a spring. On the next floor, so it's not as scary. Since I can, like, recover my health and mana, but still. It is a little bit, like... I need to actually get to the spring in order to heal, you know? And, this Moa is not leaving me alone. Oh my god, it's a dead end. I thought it was gonna be a loop around. It's not. Alright. Well, you know. Whatever. A clear key. Whoa, hold up. Did I just get an item that can unlock the crystals? No, the dungeon's the same. So you can actually look up maps online for each of the floors. Obviously, I'm not doing that. But, yeah, it's the same every time. Which, I guess is, you know, good in some ways, bad in some ways. Like, you could argue replayability is less because the dungeon's the same, but also, I think it makes it kind of interesting that it's the same every time. Because, I don't know, just makes sense, maybe. Releases a low pitch and a dazzling glow as if resonating with something. Perhaps it opens the mysterious crystals entwined with ivy seen elsewhere in the labyrinth. Indeed. I guess I drew the map wrong. Okay, so... if I want to fight this Moa, I'm gonna have to have a lot of health, unlike all of my guys. Okay, buddy. Oh my god, there's no way that I'm just fighting random guys. Okay. I don't have AoE lightning moves, dude. Okay. This is so bad. Okay, here you are. You're right in my face. I'm definitely gonna save. Because I just don't want to, like, die for fun. It's not even a Moa, it's a scorpion, dude. Okay. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. Obviously. Well, shoot, dude. Oh my god, he's poisoned. I don't have a way to cure poison. He's dead! What? Okay. I was really not expecting that. I will be completely honest. Okay, it seems like he's weak to lightning. His legs are bound, which is cool. So let's try and bind his head as well, maybe? I think Disable is just my highest damage skill still. Let's use Thunder. Let's use Cure 2 on Alphonse. He didn't move. Okay, he's got one more turn of Trickery. I got one more turn of Provoke, so let's use Provoke. Let's try and smash his head in. And Thunder Blast him. Okay, so he's not doing anything. I guess because I bound his legs, he can't use any skills? Then he just does nothing? Okay, well there we go. Got him. That was something. And now I have to fight regular enemies with like no mana. So yippee. I'm just almost dead. I don't think Healing Touch is going to do anything. Am I close to a level on anybody? Like, okay, well, you've got a level. Let's level up Trickery some more. The low-key Disable seems good to level up. Whatever. I'm not even going to be able to make it to the next floor, actually, to the spring. So I guess I should just run back to home base. And now I can actually unlock some doors with this crystal shard, which seems pretty useful. So I'm not even mad about that, actually. Let's get out of here. Okay, sell all of these. Didn't make much money, but that's okay. Hello. I'm good. How are you? I'm just, you know, playing this game. Okay. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. I will keep playing this game and have fun. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can open these doors. Just joined my Discord. Sweet. Honestly, I don't really use the Discord at all, but you know, you're free to join. Well, I can't open this one because it's a purple crystal. Okay. Interesting, I guess. Maybe I need to find, like, the key on this stratum? Is that a thing? Oh, no, I can open this one. There's just a bunch of moles. You guys are very weak. What's in here? Oh, it's a chest. What's in here? Oh, nectar. Well, alright. You know, could have been worse. I would have preferred something more substantial than nectar, but that's just me. Okay, there's a bunch of foes. You know, I guess I could fight some stalkers. They probably respawn by now. I could probably destroy them. Well, maybe not destroy them. I could probably defeat them fairly easily. I'm just gonna auto battle this guy. He missed me twice and he's dead now. Cool. Alright, oops. I accidentally pressed circle to go slow mode. Alright. There's just an entire other section here. That's a little bit scary. It makes me feel like there's going to be a foe here. That's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. There's a chest. Open the chest. Medica 4. Okay. Probably not going to use that. None of my guys get full healed by Medica 3 even, so... It doesn't seem particularly useful for me right now, but that's okay. Another chest. Please be something good. By good, I mean a piece of equipment that I can use. Soma. I think that's just another item. All I've gotten are just items. Which, you know, it's cool, but not what I was hoping for. Oops. Okay. Well, you know, I shouldn't be ungrateful, I suppose. Also, it's very fortunate that I was able to find that at all. It was just on a whim. I was like, you know what? This probably loops around. Let me go down here. And then it didn't loop around. And the enemy wasn't a Moa, which was very good. But man, the disable was freaking broken. Like, just being able to disable the enemy's legs, I guess it stops them from using skills, maybe? I don't really know. I don't know how the different disables work. There's, you know, legs, arms, and head. And I guess each of them does something different when it disables. It's like a different limit on what you can do. I remember when these guys were like the end of the world. And now I'm just killing them with auto battle, not taking any damage. Oh shoot, the stalkers are just like dead forever. I guess. They're just never gonna come back. Nice. I still can't open this. Alright. Well, I don't know. I still don't know how to get over there. So, whatever. I'll just ignore it for now. Are there any other floors that have the doors or the crystal orbs? Maybe here on the 5th floor. Whatever. You know, I'll just take a trip down memory lane. Going through all these locations, fighting these crappy enemies. Why not? I've got 30 minutes left in stream. I have time. I can afford to take a break. My eyes are starting to get tired, man. I don't know what's going on. I've been working too hard, I guess. Playing video games. Oh god, it's Wolf Central. Just all the wolves. Whatever, I don't really have to fight any of them, actually. It's like, this is the only one I have to fight. Okay. They do give a decent amount of XP, though. I won't lie. Like, the wolves are probably a good way to farm, because I think they also drop an item that sells for a lot. Maybe it's not a lot, actually. It might only be like 90. Doesn't matter, I guess. I'm not hurting for money or anything. Hard shell. I was hoping to get a thorn there. I still need to get more thorns for the like random whip weapon that requires it. Okay. What is that enemy? Is that a skull? I don't remember what that foe is. Aha. If this is another item, I'm gonna be so mad. I just want it to be cool equipment so much. Oh, it's another door. Now it's nighttime. Okay. Intriguing. This better be something. It better be something. Oopsie. There we go. I'll go ahead and save just in case. There's a foe here. What are the odds that this guy is super strong? Pretty decent. He's a wolf. He's just a freaking wolf. Okay. He was not strong at all. That's fine. Okay, so there's a door there. Door here. That's a thing. This is a thing. I'm never going to be able to catch this guy, I guess. Here we go. Just turn around. Easy. Okay. Cool. Looks like that. And then like this. What's in here? 2 chests. Sweet. What's in it? Nectar 2. Yippee. More items. This is going to be a Nectar 3. It's a Brevant 2. So lesson learned, the white crystal is absolutely worthless. Nothing of value. Okay. Another big hallway. If there's nothing at the end of this, I'm gonna be livid. I'm already pissed and fuming because I've gotten items. I'll be extra mad if there's just another item at the end of this gigantic hallway. It's another door. Another hallway. And another foe. I'm Still waiting for my super boss. Nope, it's a wolf. Like, they do realize that I had to come from the second stratum to get here, right? Like, these little pisser enemies aren't going to do anything to me. Door. Oh my god, this is the longest journey ever. Surely there will be something useful at the end. You'd have to imagine. Because it would just be ridiculous if there wasn't. Okay, there's a chest. Please. There was a hidden door. There's another door. What is happening? This game is insane. Whoever made this was having way too much fun. Oh shoot, there's freaking slimes here, dude. Okay, we've gotten to something real. Something real is happening. I don't know what it is, but it's happening. I put the door in the wrong place. Okay. Let's go down this way. This is straight up just an entirely other area. Which this game loves to do, by the way. It loves to just have, like, these crazy long areas that are blocked by, like, one thing. And now we're just fighting second stratum enemies. Like, come on, man. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. Okay. This, and then like this, and then like this, and boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. I guess I should just use my skills. That way I don't infinitely die. I mean, I am fighting second stratum enemies. I might as well take them seriously. Oh, yeah, I've got to drop a lot of items. I'm not coming back here. So I'm gonna definitely try to explore everything while I can. One, 2, 3. Nice. Cool. I'm sure some people leveled up, right? Not just Alphonse. Yeah, Al also leveled up. Increasing stunner does seem useful, but you know what? Let's increase silencer to max. I think trying to get these bind skills up could end up being quite nice. Alice can now recover everybody to 75%. Boom. So good. It's actually just so insane. Yeah, let's just discard like the small fangs, right? And the small hides. I don't need these. I guess I don't need to discard actually everything, but it's too late. This place is a maze, man. Just actually a maze. Which I guess is fitting, because, you know, it's the Yggdrasil Labyrinth, but still. Like, what is even going on? This place is crazy. And what's in here that's worth getting? You know what I mean? It's like... there better be something crazy in here. I come all this way. Okay. Somebody freaking missed, I think. Healing touch. Boom. Everybody's at 73%. Imagine if that was 100%. I could full heal the party for 3 TPs. Just imagine it. Okay. Boom. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, we've done it. We found a second stairwell that will take us up the floors. We've done it. It's over. We've solved the game. And then I cast Thor and one-shot everyone. Okay. So my thought process is that this will take us all the way up to the 3rd floor on the other side of that cracked wall that you can only enter from the one side, right? Makes sense to me. But I guess we'll see. I'm curious indeed. Because I also don't know, like, how much is there gonna be to freaking do here, you know? I should probably try and actually keep track of, like, where I'm at. Okay, so this is the stairwell down. This is a doorway. Cool. I know I've mentioned it before, but this is something that Mary Skelter did a lot. Which is that it would, it would have stairwells, or like, you know, ways to go up and down between floors, and that would lead you to new areas that you weren't able to get to before. So I think it's cool that this game is, potentially like the, you know, the progenitor of that concept. I don't know. I have no idea the history of the dungeon crawler kind of dungeon mapper genre, okay? So don't get mad at me for giving credit to games that might not have been the first. I'm just taking a wild guess. If I need another key, though, to get here, I will actually be mad. It's another maze. So since I am pretty sure I'm going to have to go down, let's go ahead and start by going up. Do a little bit of exploring. Okay, there are so many doors. Why are there so many doors? Are there like enemies on the other side of each of these doors? Okay, another door. Another door. Another door. Okay. There are a lot of doors. There's a foe? There's a freaking foe, dude. There's a foe. Is this a horror game? Am I gonna get chased? Oh, there's another guy. Alright, well, screw it. It's a cutter. Okay. These guys are actually not the worst. They are annoying. Don't get me wrong, they're annoying. But they aren't the worst. Wow, he missed his Terrify on all of us. That's pretty lit. And he just missed his regular attack. Now he's just getting wrecked. Yeah, let me save my man on Alex. Ooh. Okay, this is this is a little bit scary now. Okay, sweet. Alice. Okay. So, interesting. This actually goes and connects to this doorway. Or wait, no it doesn't. Controlling. It does connect to this one. Oh my god, this place is a legitimate maze. It's tripping me out. Let's not use fire. I don't need it. Yeah, he didn't even hit. He missed. He actually just missed. There's nothing here. Well, that was fun. I wonder if the point of the doors is just to distract me enough to, like, fight this guy? There's another cutter. Who cares? Trickery. Oh, cool. That's really cool. Attack, attack. Disable, attack, attack. God dang, now everybody's terrified. And I'm doing like negative damage. Attack, stunner, disable, fire, and let's cure 2 Alphons. Okay, sweet, we're not terrified anymore. Okay. You should die here shortly. Nice. Okay. Here's a chest. Let's open it. Stoddard 3. Yay, man. More items. That's actually my favorite thing to find in dungeons is consumable items. Everybody knows that. Okay, so that just leads to that door. And this leads to this door. I actually think that this entire place was just a ploy to get you to fight the cutters by getting confused by all the doors. Because, like, what is this? Unless there's some, like, hidden entrances or something that I don't know about. Well, you know what? What I could do... I could use Thor here. Oh, but then I'll be really low on mana. Well, too late. Oh, there's a bright light by that door. Surely that means it is the entrance to something brand new. If I had to guess, this is going to be the one that leads us to the next floor. How far up does this go, by the way? It's just like the entirety of this section is covered in freaking random doors that go nowhere. Oh, okay. Well, I was wrong. Door here. This is a mapping nightmare as well. Like, it's so many freaking random walls and doors that I have to put down. Jesus. Give me a break, please. Okay, another door. But we're finally at the end of the doors. So let's go in here. There's nothing. Nope, there's enemies. Alright, auto battle kind of trolled me. It's fine. Didn't end up mattering. Nothing. Okay. This game... If there's something you gotta know about this game, it's that it loves to troll you. A lot. Okay. It's like the game's favorite pastime. You will be trolled. Prepare to troll. That's what they call this game's DLC. DLC re-release. A little Dark Souls reference. I never played Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. Oh, another guy. If that's a MOA, then yeah, I'm I don't know if that was a MOA, but if it was a MOA, I'm glad I left. Okay, here we go. I feel like I need to go in that other area and fight that guy, though. Because, like, what if there's something really cool there? And I am going to have to run all the way back here to get it, you know what I mean? If it's a MOA, I'll run away. If it's a cutter, I think I can beat it. On God. In fact, I don't even need to heal up with Alice. Can I learn how to use the menu? This detour, by the way, okay, cool, has taken me actually like almost 30 minutes, I think. I don't know when I started down this trail. Okay, it's just a cutter. This guy's trash. Not even worth worrying over. Stun him. Disable him. Attack him. I don't know who's like one-shotting him. I think it's Al is destroying this guy with the stunner. He's doing freaking crazy damage. He's dead. Sweet. Bear fur. You know what I don't need? Bugwing. And in fact, let me as well discard some beast bones. So I can make room for whatever this item in this chest is. Which is probably going to piss me off. I can already tell. 2000 N. Whoever made this game is a dirty troll. 2000 goddamn N, bro. I can make that much in an hour of gathering materials. Whatever. Oh my god, we're all poisoned. Oh my god, we're all gonna freaking die, dude. I should have probably healed with Alice. I'm sure it'll be fine. See? It all works out in the end, and now I can use Alice to use Healing Touch. Boom. Like nothing ever happened. Okay. We're here now. This is the stairwell down. Where am I oriented? Like this. Okay. My god. I'm gonna have to wrap all the way around. I don't want to go through here again. I really don't want to have to go back to town and then come back, but I have no mana. This is so insane. Why is this such a crazy journey? There's more doors, dude. There's more freaking doors. Oh. Oh my god. No shot. Okay, it's just a scorpion. It's just a scorpion. It's fine. We're fine. It's not an assassin. If it was an assassin, I'd be fuming. It's just there's a regular scorpion. Okay. Okay. I accidentally did auto battle on this dude, which is obviously not what I wanted to do because I'm getting freaking destroyed. I'm dead. Not what I meant to do. Probably should have been using boost. I keep forgetting that that's like a thing. Okay. Well, I'm dead. Let's see where I saved. Literally right before I went through the store. Fantastic. Here's the deal. I'm out of here. I made it so close, and it feels like I was so far. Now, good news is I don't need to go from the first floor to the 5th floor. I can go straight to the 6th floor and then go up to the 5th floor. And if I do that, it will be very nice. Just sell this crap. I'm never going to use any of this. Well, maybe I'll use Nectar. Or Amrita. Like, I'm sure this stuff is useful, but I'm never going to use it, man. I need to start using boost more. I keep forgetting it's a thing. Because, like, you need your boost meter to be full, and you need to use the skill. And then it makes you really strong. I don't know, I just never remember to use it. What do you want me to say? Okay. Star Charm. Oh, okay. So Star Charm is better than Red Charm. Well, let's go and buy it. It only increases the max TP by 5, but still, I mean that's a big deal in my opinion. All right, let's buy another Ariadne thread because I know I'll need it at some point. Any quests? Nope. I guess I have too many quests taken. I need to find the monster on the 6th floor. I mean, how am I even supposed to do that? I need to meet a level 30 protector. Oh my god. Alright. Here, report discoveries. Assassin. Oh, I also have the Pond Claw. I forgot about that. He dropped nothing. He is... Oh wow, he's weak to everything. I guess the reason why Volt was doing more damage than Ice is just because I had more, whatever, right? I had more points than that skill tree. But yeah, Assassin was definitely weak to Lightning. Cool. One of the deadliest poisons known to mankind. Yeah, I experienced it firsthand. Any items at the apothecary? It's actually kind of useful. 50 TP and 300 HP is correct. I don't want it though. Alright, well, let's just rest. Like, whatever. Do I have any skill points to use? I do, only on ally. That's fine. Well, up trickery, right? Trickery is useful. Alright, save. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, that was insane. I'm not going to go through it again, but just recap what I just went through, okay? I went in this, got some random crappy item. I went in here, got 2 random crappy items. And then I went all the way down here. I went around and around and around and around. Also, let me go and fix this. Okay, I went all the way around. I then went up here, and there's 10,000 doors. After going all the way down here, I went through every single door. Went to the stairwell. Went in here, fought an enemy. There was a foe. He one-shot me. I left. So I'm going to do all that over again. It shouldn't be that bad now, because it's just a straight path. Although, oh, well, this will be annoying maybe. Although most of these enemies are weak up until here. Then we start getting second stratum enemies. But B4F should be quick, because I just need to go straight in. I'm not going to do the loop-de-loop around the doors anymore. And there shouldn't be any cutters either. I forgot I killed like 3 cutters, which would explain why I was so low on mana. But anyways, my god, that was absurd. But it was fun. That was cool. And I'm excited for next time. Saturday, 2 days from now, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, same time that I normally stream. Although, now that I mention it, I actually might end up streaming later than usual. It depends. There's a Magic the Gathering pre-release this weekend, and so I usually end up playing in that. I don't know if I'll play in the second event. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling. But, yeah. I don't know. This game is really fun so far, still. It's still fun. Hasn't gotten boring yet. I feel like my party's getting stronger, which is good, right? It would be bad if my party was getting weaker, I guess. Anyways, I don't really know. I don't have much else to say. I'm kind of like brain dead right now for some reason. I think it was just the arduous journey I just went on. It felt like I survived 5 days on the 8th floor just then, but that wasn't even a single day. Think about that. By the time that I went through all of those hallways and made it back, I'm pretty sure that was not a single day that had passed. Maybe 1 day. Multiply that by 5, okay? That's how long they want you to stay on the 8th floor for this stupid mission. Doesn't make any sense. I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good rest of your day or rest of your night, wherever you are in the world while watching this. And I hope to see you next time on my next stream, where, like I said, I might end up starting later than usual. What that'll mean is probably like 8:30 Eastern time, maybe 9 if it's really late. Hopefully not later than that. I'm guessing 8:39 at the latest. But I'll be playing this game again, and I'm gonna hopefully finish up the exploration on the 3rd floor, and we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe I'll go back down to the 8th floor, steal the dragon egg. Who knows? Only one way to find out, and that is to watch, or watch the VOD. Well, watch live is what I was implying. Watch live, watch the VOD, play the game, look up the game on YouTube. There's actually a lot of ways to find out. Anyways, I'm out here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.